As movie lovers hit the cinemas these holidays, for many it'll be a case of Back to the Future. Hollywood has been plundering the hits of its past, with Star Trek among at least a dozen science fiction remakes.
Heading back to the future once again, a new movie version of Star Trek is now perfected and ready for its launch in 2009. Directed by J.J. Abrams, who created and wrote the hugely successful TV programme Lost, it's created a positive buzz among the ardent Trekkie fan base and looks set to be a hit.
What is your name?
My name is James Tiberius Kirk.
But as the sci-fi vaults are being plundered, from Logan's Run to RoboCop, there are currently a dozen remakes of dystopian visions in development, which begs the question, why are studios still looking to the past for their futuristic films?
Are you aware of an impending attack on the planet Earth?
You should let me go.
Financially, it's a good bet. Studios just saw a remake of the 1951 classic, The Day the Earth Stood Still, go to the top in America and Europe. Keanu Reeves is now the stranger visiting Earth with a message of peace, although the original was set in Cold War times.
So what they do is they go and say, well, what worked before? You know, update it a bit, put in some CGI, change the context so it's global warming rather than nuclear holocaust. If you actually talk to science fiction writers, they all grumble about how the fact that, you know, Hollywood will turn out 50-year-old ideas as if it was like cutting-edge stuff.
Some actors and directors involved in the revisiting of classic sci-fi argue they're in awe of the original.
I didn't want to go out there and do an impression of James Doohan because that would be unfair to the character and unfair to him, you know. He created one of the most iconic characters in the history of science fiction.
Among the dozen films being remade is this 70s classic from the late Michael Crichton. Westworld is an adult theme park where tourists pay to fight gunslinging robots, safely supervised, until the robots turn killers.
He's after me! I don't doubt it.
And Matrix producer Joel Silver is behind the remake of Logan's Run, where people are zapped in the carousel when they reach the age of 30, and anybody who tries to run is blasted by Sandmen.
The idea is that Hollywood should keep making the stories until they get it right. However, what they tend to do is keep making them, but making them worse every time.
But for Hollywood, some ideas are just too tempting to try and improve on.
Coming up next in 7 News, the latest in sport, including questions over high-tech